Welcome back to my channel. I'm Maggie Ostara, and I'm delighted that you're here. Today, we're going to talk about the transit of the Sun and the Earth in the Human Design Mandala that starts on Wednesday, May 15th. We have some themes that are continuing and that are major themes through the course of the month, so we'll look at them more specifically with the Sun and the Earth transit right here. But if you want to know more about the whole comprehensive themes for the month, you can go and watch the video that I release at the beginning of the month, and that'll fill you in. All right, let's go ahead and dive in. If you've been following the transits this month, you'll know that we had the G center lit up, the will center lit up, and then we had the throat and also the ajna. So we had 4 different centers that were defined earlier in this month, and you can see by looking at this chart that there's no centers lit up. So there's no channels and there's no centers that are lit up. And this is actually a more typical configuration. The ones that we were looking at before were a little bit more unusual. So we've got the Sun in the gate 8 and the Earth in the gate 14. And both of these are in the knowing circuit. So this is a 3rd transit in a row where the Sun and the Earth are highlighting gates in the knowing circuit. So just as a reminder, the knowing circuit is highly intuitive. It's individual circuitry. It's here to bring change. It's where the evolutionary impulse of humanity runs through the human design chart. So when the Sun and the Earth are lighting this up, and I'll just say, side note here, a bunch of the outer planets, other planets are also lighting up the knowing circuit. So it's not just the Sun and the Earth, but we do have the Sun and the Earth also lighting this up. It's really focusing our attention on our intuition and on our ability to be stepping into our own personal sovereignty, because this is individual circuitry, which has to do with personal sovereignty, has to do with our ability to be guided from within, to be receiving downloads from superconsciousness, and to be using those in our lives as, really guiding lights. And this is such a boon for us because we are in a time in our planet where we need to change a lot of the things that we're doing. And we do know some of what we need to do, but we also have a lot of things that we're still exploring and that we need to create. And we have new capacities that we need to develop. And my point of view is that the knowing circuit is an incredibly beneficial source of new possibilities that to come to us. And it's really a way that human design is kind of beaming at us how important our intuition is, how our non-logical, non-rational, non-strategic, non-linear way of understanding our world and ourselves is. So I really want to encourage you, especially during this month, because you're going to have so much opportunity to be exploring and practicing, to be paying attention to your intuition. So the Earth will be lighting up the gate 14, which is known as power skills in traditional human design or creation in quantum human design. It's on the sacral center. So it is life force energy. It's a very potent gate because all the sacral gates are very potent. They have a lot of energy in them. And the 14 is also, it's a lucky gate. People who have this defined in their charts are often quite lucky. Sometimes they have the opposite and become really unlucky. That can happen actually with any parts of the chart. But it can be a very lucky gate. Like people just have boons come to them. They just have money that flows their way, or they just get upgraded to first class, or they just, get to circumvent a line and go somewhere. I've heard a variety of different stories about the gate 14. It's really an energy for being able to receive abundance, receive prosperity, receive money by doing your work in the world, by creating, by using your power skills, if you will. So it's not about focusing on money. It's not about that, but it is about being able to be receptive to receiving money. And then also just knowing that what you're providing through your service is of value, like being in a state of confidence about that, confidence and clarity about that, and then being willing to receive the all the good, all the different resources. And it doesn't have to just be money. It could also be opportunity. It could be people to help you. It could be new perspectives that are supporting you. Because again, this is a highly intuitive energy. So it could be a lot of different things, but like it's this lucky way of receiving benefit as you are providing service. So the sun in the gate 8 is such a boon. It really is. It's such a beautiful energy. We talked about the gate 8 a little bit in the last transit report, so you can go and check it out there if you want to, because Jupiter is lighting up the 8, and Jupiter in human design is our blessings. Our blessings. So already the planet of blessings was lighting up and expanding because Jupiter is an energy of expansion. And now the sun is coming in, which is also very expansive. It's about the light that you shine out into the world. And it's perfect, right? Because it's about your contribution and being fulfilled by your contribution. So it's right here on the throat, and it does connect to the G center through the 1. And it is this energy for how are you expressing yourself through the 1, and how are you contributing out through your purpose into the greater community. Now, this is individual circuitry, but it's about how you're giving to other people or to other causes or to the living world or to something outside of yourself, right? The 1 is more about the inside. It's more about the internal sense of, ooh, I'm on purpose. I'm expressing myself in a way that really lights me up and feeds me and makes the God within me dance. And then the 8 is about how we bring that out into the world. How do we express it out? Because that throat center, remember, is for expression, activation, articulation, manifestation, right? It's really about getting things going, getting things created, bringing things into form, and so on. So that 8 is asking you, it's like, where's your contribution right now? And Jupiter is also here. So you're going to have lots of support to be able to expand what your contribution is, grounded in the sense of, I'm here to provide my service, and being willing to receive all of the good that can come to you through the principle of reciprocity as a result of you providing your service, you making your contribution, and then being able to receive resources and fulfillment, this deep sense of, ooh, yeah, I felt like I did what I could do today. I really, right? It's a great feeling to have. So Jupiter says, if you're on purpose with your contribution, let's expand it. And if you're not, get on purpose, because I want to expand it for you. So this is a wonderful thing to prepare yourself for and then really work it while this transition is happening. Just a reminder, you can still get all of the images from the May transit report. You just need to register for it, and the link will be down below in the description. And this is a great opportunity for you to receive these images, print them out if you want to, or you can just keep them in the PDF and refer back to them. But it's a way that you can deepen your understanding of human design by following the transits. Rahu, who was the founder of human design, used to say that's how you really start to understand the gates, is by following the transits. So I'm glad that you're here, and I hope that this will be an extra support for you. Okay, many blessings. Much love. Bye for now.